Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing an oracle of the day. We're going to find out what's the tea, what's up, what's going on with the energy in the collective. All right. So keep in mind this is a general reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. I was going to say, if this is your first time to my channel, hiya, hello, it's nice to see you. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you? As always, your auntie, me, is highly medicated due to my autoimmune disease. I am medicated with the green stuff. So if I slur my words or act weird, like I just did, that's why. All right, so, but weird is okay over here. So, all right, so we're starting off with the Mystery House. This is from Intuitive Envisions 1111 over there on the Etsy. Yeah, so let's get a general vibe of what's going on in the collective. Tell me what's going on. What are my viewers, specifically my viewers? What do they need to know? What's the tea? What is it all about? Tell me. Let's get a few cards. They're warming up. I'm feeling this, and there's two cards here. So we're going to take those. Oh! This is this is the index card. I thought I pulled that out. I always pull those out of the deck. I tell you what. Let's get one more. Give me another card. I always pull those out of the deck. Do you guys do that if you do cards? Inevitably, if you forget or you pull it back. Because sometimes I pull it out, and I set it aside, and somehow it ends up back in the deck. Anyway, I got another card. Okay, so we got three cards now. We have Walking Dead, Daily Routine, No Passion. We have Designated Driver, Responsible, Dependable. And we have Funhouse, Party, Excitement, Intrigue. Oh, wow. That's some really different energy going on there, okay? Why do I sense some boredom here? Why do I sense, and listen, you know, I'm getting several different energies. Okay, so use your own discernment. But listen, I know, and I've said this in a couple readings, but I know the world is chaotic, okay? But I also get that life itself can be a bit drab sometimes, right? It can be a little heavy. Routine, paying bills, not having any money left over, not having enough money to pay bills, but working like a dog, you know, never getting anywhere, never having any money for this, never being able to enjoy partying or having fun in any kind of way. It can really make the heavy responsibilities even feel more heavy. And it can cause us to really kind of become a little rebellious, even as adults. It can cause us to get bad attitudes about being an adult, you know? And it's valid. It's valid to say, you know what? A lot of us are feeling the pressure of trying to maintain normalcy in a very unusual and energetically dense time. We're getting these solar flares that are crazy. And energetically, like, these solar flares are doing more than just like zapping the planet, okay? They are helping with the density, okay, that we're dealing with, the energetic density. Think quantum physics, think quantum spirituality. And so a lot of you, especially this summer, may be feeling like, I want to have a good time. What happened to a good time? Remember the good time? Remember how we used to have a good time? Tell you guys, this new medicine is is fun. Okay, tell me about this good time. Speaking of a good time, we have EMF detector, energy presence, mood swings, party planner, event gathering. So I feel like you want to have more fun, like you want to do more fun things, but we have mood swings about it because it's going to require you to get out of this routine. And some of you guys, the bed is cozy, cozy, comfy, comfy, right? Listen, I get that. I have chronic illness, so I like my comfy sweaters and my snuggly bed and my green stuff with a side of green tea because that's the only thing I can drink right now. But here's the thing. If you want to have more fun, if you want to change the energy of your routine, you're going to have to give a little. You're going to have to get uncomfortable. And I know in this world where comfort is really how we're coping, the idea of replacing some of the comfort for a little bit of intrigue, is it worth it? Yes. Yes, it is worth it, okay? Yes, it is worth it. I'm going to tell you. And listen, I get that it's hard, it is because oops, I just dropped this deck on the table. Klutzy. Your auntie is klutzy as fuck, y'all. I tell you, like, it's hard to give up comfort for the possibility of maybe fun. But it's worth it because fun, having a good time on a regular basis recharges different batteries than comfort does. And listen, like I was saying, I am an introvert. That might surprise you. I don't know. If you've been on my channel a while, you're not surprised by that. But if you haven't been, it might surprise you. I am an introvert. Either an introvert by circumstance, probably, maybe not naturally, but so for me to get out and around people is like, okay, I'm going to get out and I'm going to get around people. It's like I have to get prepared, for it. So I get that there's a sacrifice there, but there's different batteries that need to be recharged here. So it's not so much that you're sacrificing your comfort. You now are being guided to recharge different batteries. And these batteries are going to bring in a different energy to you. And let's talk about that. When's the last time you felt really excited about anything? I know some of you guys are working on your passions, but, it's just you and me here. Have you felt as passionate about what you've been working on? It may have, may still be there, but you may not be as inspired right now. There's a lot of shit going on. It's hard to be inspired. All right. Let's check out what the animals have to say. This one, I just threw those out, so we're going to take them. We have horse. Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to free yourself from something or someone if the vibration is not aligning with you anymore. You guys, some of you guys are in routines or structures where you are no longer being fed or supported, or you have basically worked that energy until you can't work it anymore. You're in stagnation. You don't feel inspired, okay? And the horsey is here to tell you we can pretend it's a unicorn too. Okay, that's fine with me because it feels very unicorny too. Okay, it's here to tell you that it's time to switch up your energy. Okay, it's time for a change. Fun is required. Fun does not have to cost you $1. You can go to the park. Maybe you're saying, well, the park is far from me. Well, go outside. Step outside your front door. Okay? Look around. Fun sometimes is a point of view. And what used to be fun to you may not be fun anymore. Okay? But it's time that you give yourself some kind of energetic charge through enjoyment, okay? enjoyment of your motherfucking life. All right. You need to get into your environment and connect. Okay. Go to a farmer's market and just walk around. See the fruits and vegetables. See what your local people are doing. Go to the zoo. Some of you guys may not align with zoos, but go to a farm, go to the park, go outside and talk to the tree in your front yard. It doesn't have to be expensive. Some of you guys, go to the movies. If you haven't been to the movies in a while, go out and see a movie if you can afford it. Okay. Roller skate. I'm seeing like some of you guys roller skating. Like there's so many things that we can do just to kind of like give ourselves a good time. And what I'm seeing is like, this is not a one-time thing, okay? It needs to be part of your weekly routine. Ideally, you should have fun every day. I know, listen, I know that's a high requirement, okay, to have fun every day. But, maybe you make a playlist on your way to work. That's your favorite music, and you decide, you know what? I'm going to buy some little thingamabobs for my car so that on the way to work, instead of like dreading going in, I'm going to make it about me having 20 minutes in traffic to enjoy the music I like and drink the drink I like and look at the thingamabobs on my dashboard. And make it as nice as possible. Little voyage into the city or wherever I go. That's just an example, okay? Do as you will. But there's a desperate need here for us to ground. I talked about that. I spoke of that in my last Oracle of the Day. I think it's called Earth School Sucks. Now, this one's about it's time to like seek out your own fun, okay? The universe isn't always going to bring you fun events. And those events are getting more and more expensive, by the way, because greed is alive and well. So we're going to have to start making some of our own events. Invite your friends over. Have like a big potluck and play games or do whatever, Be creative. Bake some cookies with your kids. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy your motherfucking life because the bills and the problems are still going to be there. But in 20 years, you're not going to remember how much you paid on your water bill in January, okay? You might July though. Ha ha. No, I'm just teasing. You're not going to remember. Take it from me. You're not going to remember that shit. What you're going to remember is the moments of your life. And if you haven't made any moments lately, it's time that you do. If you're into paranormal stuff, go visit some paranormal places where, be safe. Get into your hobbies. Get into the things that feed you. Because the lack of passion has to do with a lack of joy. Comfort is good. Comfort is good, good, good. We need comfort, but we also need joy, fun, and not just every 6 months, y'all. Okay? Now, duck. They haven't changed. Don't turn a blind eye. Their actions and words do not align with each other. So, there are just things around you going on that for some of you guys, it's hard. It's difficult to see. Truth often is very difficult. We have Grasshopper. You will soon have those bands in your account. The planet Jupiter is expanding your luck. This one came out in my June. I shuffled these cards too. This one came out in my June predictions video. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. So I feel like with the clearing of my throat and this card, I feel like there's a lot here left to express. And I don't just mean talking. I mean like creatively as well, like business wise. Some of you guys may have reached a place like in your life or in your business or partnership or just in general where you don't feel as inspired. And it's not a reflection on other people, it's a reflection on the some of you guys have literally denied yourself fun. And I don't think it's been on purpose. I don't think it's been like a malicious act upon self. I think it's been more of like, I'm giving myself comfort. I'm trying to take care of myself. And often we look at self-care as comfy, comfy, comfy. And we don't look at it as like, I need to have fun. And in times like these, we judge ourselves for giving ourselves laughter and fun. And I will tell you from many spirits that many spirits who cross over, they don't want you to be sad. They want you to, the best thing you can do to honor a passed over spirit is to enjoy your motherfucking life. Okay? Enjoy it. Engage in it. That's what it's here for. Because you're going to get to the other side. Okay? And it's your experiences. It's not the balance in your bank account. It's not the title on the door of your office. Okay? And all the famous people in the world, it's not like how famous they were. It's the relationships and experiences in their life that matter. So if they're a shitty person, man, woo, the afterlife's gonna be interesting, right? Okay, so let's get some tarot here. Tell me more about this. I feel like some of you guys have been very compassionate. This is not for all of you, okay? But some of you guys have been very compassionate to someone who's taking advantage of you, okay? We have Temperance. We have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Oh! Oh! Okay. The Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this whole fun thing really is, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. This having more fun is going to bring in a more healthy sense of self with this Queen of Cups. Look at her. She's just reclining in that shell. She's like, I know who the fuck I am. I feel more relaxed in the world. I feel more connected. I feel more balanced. Like when I have to get up to go to work on Monday or Sunday or whenever I go, I've had some cozy time. I've had some fun time. I've had some me time. I've had some kiddo time. All of it may be all mixed up together. And yeah, my house might be a little bit more messy, but I feel better. I feel like I can take on the week a little better mentally. So I feel good. I feel good. Some of you guys are going to have to, and listen, I had to do this, okay? This is part of how I was able to get out of bed, is I had to rearrange my priorities. I used to be a person who I'm a Libra, okay? And I was raised by a Capricorn and a Taurus. And I was raised in a very clean house. Now sometimes it got trashed, but I was raised in a super clean house. And so I had very high standards. And in order for me to be functional, I had to start saying things like this. Sometimes better is good enough. Sometimes making, like when I was cleaning, I had to say, it's better, so it's good enough. And that's kind of my slogan when it comes to cleaning now. Now, it used to be, if it ain't perfect, it ain't done, right? Because I had this very high, a lot of Libras, air signs have this like high expectation of perfectionism. And I was like that, and I had to let go of being perfect, because when I got up out of bed, I had to let go of like a lot of body issues, and I still work through that shit, okay? Because I was in bed for a long time, so my healing wasn't going to look like I thought it was. right? So there was just a lot I had to let go of. And I feel like you guys, there's a letting go here. There's a healing of this need for perfection. And it helps you kind of realign your priorities where, you know, your house may not be as clean. It'll be, it'll be tidy, but it may not be super clean. You may not be able to super clean it as often, okay? For those of you who have an issue with super clean, you may work towards it's better. I'm more organized now. My life is more balanced. Having fun on a regular basis, literally schedule it. Literally look for things to do. Seek out fun. Okay. It's not one of those things that falls into your lap. Okay. It's something that is part of self-care. It's part of a care plan for you. Okay. Comfy, cozy time for self. Funsy time for self. Okay. Worksy time for self. Going to work, worksy on dreams as well. There's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of things to keep you busy as a human. You got to make time to enjoy your life and rearrange those priorities so that you can see your worth. You can see your value is more than being perfect or driving yourself beyond your limits where you can't enjoy your life. All you can do is lay in bed. And I know, I keep saying this, but I want to make it clear. I understand how difficult being on the planet is right now. I understand the weight. Listen, there was once a time I counted pennies to put gas in a gas tank. And I handed them to the cashier with the I'm fucking sorry, but I have babies in the car. Like, I've done that. I understand a struggle, okay? But even in that, it's important that you find time to have fun. Go swing your babies on a free swing somewhere and really be in the moment and enjoy them laughing, enjoy them playing, enjoy those moments because you can never get them back, okay? Learn the worth of yourself and your life that you have. No matter how it is, it's your life. It's where you are. We're always told that we're supposed to be moving towards a goal. Goals are fun. Yes, they're great to strive for. Challenges, obstacles. I live for that shit. I'm a Leo rising. I'm a Leo moon. I love that shit, okay? But there is a great lesson in acceptance of where you are. You can still work on those goals, but accept where you are and start living your life there. Because there's something very magical that starts to happen when we live in the moment and we accept where we are. It's as if the magic of true engagement in life begins to unfold and we begin to understand our own value and the value of other people. And it expands our consciousness. We begin to understand the preciousness of nature, of each other. It's hard to value people and the planet when you're disconnected. That's why grounding is so important. It keeps you connected to part of what you are. Because you come from the planet. We all do. We're all part of Gaia, ultimately. And we will return to her. Parts of us will. Our bodies will. So it's important. And she wants you to have fun. Because the frequency of the planet is raising. It has risen. And it's now time for us to catch up to it. And many of you watching this, you are ahead of the curve, okay? You're the gifted and talented group, okay? So because you're the gifted and talented group, and I know it sucks. It's not like you get extra cake or anything, okay? It's really, you don't get an extra badge or anything. But because you are pulling towards the future. by being in the now. Listen to me. You are pulling towards the future by being in the now. Being in the now is part of how you're manifesting. Okay? So it's important that you connect to that and understand the power, because the power of now also gives you clarity on what you truly want to manifest. And this group is literally helping to dream the future into being. The ones behind, I hate these labels, but it's what we have. The ones who are coming behind us, the underclassmen, if you will. I hate that term, but that's what I'm getting. We're setting the foundation. We're making the way. They haven't begun to dream of what we have going on, of the future we're projecting. And we're projecting it by being in the presence of now and understanding our own timelessness and our ability to transcend dimensional spaces by being engaged in timeless thinking and timeless matter. It's very powerful. It's a whole other level, y'all. It's a whole other level. It's a place where dreams are very active. And many of you may wake up feeling tired because y'all are doing stuff in your dreams, okay? And before you go to sleep, if you feel like that, you need to set an intention like, I want to remember what is going on in my dreams. I need to know. And it will come through your subconscious to your consciousness, okay? It will kind of like filter forward, all right? Okay, guys, that's what I received today. I hope this was a helpful and an enjoyable reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.